Alright, hey guys, Fiddle Ferret here, and welcome back to another episode of No One But You. And I did do another tiny little skip because it was all stuff we've gone over before. Basically, we woke up in the morning, obviously to go to the school hot spring trip. And here we are, we got in our room, and now we are deciding if we want to go in the hot springs now or later. And last time I decided later in the Shinatsu route, so I'm just gonna pick going now and see how that plays out. What am I saying? We're at the hot springs. What else would I do with myself? Alright, I'm in. There's a Hideki I know. Just give me a second to grab my camera, then I'll be right behind you. Oh god. You know, I actually kind of hope he's planning to use that camera to peep on the girls. I don't want to think about the alternative. I don't either, really. Please don't, Rio. That's what no one wants. Ah, now this is the life. Slowly rotating in the steam, lapping up the rays, just chilling with my bud. I don't even know to where to begin correcting that sentence. Have you ever been in a hot spring resort, Hideki? Nah, I've never lived close to one, and my mother's idea of a vacation is a little bit more extreme. It's nice to finally have the opportunity, though. I couldn't agree with you more. Stop it. No way, I've been waiting all day to do this. Me too. Just look at the size of those things. Guys, cut it out. Oh, this is so anime. Just everything anime. Before we knew it, Rio and I had our ears pressed against the partition between the boys' bath and the girls. Dude, are they talking about what I think they're talking about? I'm not usually one to encourage Rio, but in this case, God, I hope so. Oh my God. Stop it, I swear, I'll tell the teacher. Oh, don't be like that. Look, I'll show you mine. I don't want to see that. I told you I don't swing that way. Of course you don't, ladies. But in anime, everybody swings that way. Like that matters. Come here. Come on. Get that little tush over here. Oh, wow. Seriously, cut it out. So soft and plump. I'm envious of your future boyfriend. ... lots of dots. I've gotta go to the toilet. Me too. Yeah, me too. Oh god, that's just gross on so many levels. One by one, the boys on our side fled the hot springs, all hiding their shame as they did. Don't read too much into this, but just go. No sooner had the words left my mouth than Rio took off, following the same sequence of events as the others. I thought about doing the same, but then I realized something. Am I the last one left? Well, if I'm the only one here, then I guess it doesn't really matter if I stay or not, huh? I waited for further scandalous revelations to pour over from the girls' side, eagerly awaiting a continuation of the playful conversation from moments ago. Is that the last of them? Yeah, it seems that way. Instead of arousing promises of skinship, however, I was greeted with something far more realistic. I can't believe the boys fell for that. Oh, dirty tricks! Shameless. I know, right? Just how stupid are they? What? Seriously? Boys only ever think with their genitalia, filthy animals. Oh, like you're one to talk. I've seen the way you look at Ikari from class. What? I do not. Yeah, we all know what's going on there. Just like Megumi and Hideki, anybody with a brain knows to keep their distance. What are they talking about? And how did this conversation suddenly become about me? Really, I don't know what she sees in him. She isn't the only one either. Not that I'd ever name names or anything. Oh please, I know you're just dying to dish. Hang on a second. Are those girls saying what I think they're saying? Nah, couldn't be. They must have realized that I'm the last one over here, so they're just teasing me. Dude, if they realize that, you have bigger problems. Actually, I'm pretty sure Shiro has it. Yes! Of course she does! Success! Shiro has that prank for Hideki. Shiro, I don't know if I've ever seen her last name. Amanya? Amamya? I can't say it! Just Shiro's good enough. Yeah, the girl with the white hair who aced all of the exams. Damn, I should have known her heart already belonged to someone else. Wait, what? So there is lesbos on that side of the fence. Well, that was more than I needed to hear. I don't know if he's saying about the lesbo part or about the Shiro liking him part, but either way, it's probably best that I don't think about it too much. Though it was kind of flattering in a way, except for the girl who's like, I don't understand why they're seeing him. Once the boys started to reappear in the hot spring, I made my exit. There were other baths I could have entered, ones with fewer people, but after soaking for so long, I'd had enough. Phew, that was nauseating. Maybe I shouldn't have gone in so soon after getting off the bus. I really didn't help with my motion sickness at all. I should just go back to my room and lie down and enjoy some nice quiet. Aki-kun! Oh God, why? It is Hideki. I see you went straight in away too. Yeah, I just couldn't help myself. For better or for worse. Shiro and I headed straight in after inquiring about mixed baths, of course. Mixed baths? As in boys and girls together in the same bath. No, Megumi wasn't serious about that. Of course I was serious. After all, what's the point of coming to a hot spring resort if you can't bathe with Hidi? Well, I'm gonna go home now. See you later. Hey, don't be like that. I know you're disappointed about the mixed bathing, but that doesn't mean we can't still Oh, Megumi, why? I don't think that's what Hideki was getting at. Thank you, Shiro, for being the one sane person I know. Hey, Aki-kun, why don't you come to our room? I brought board games and Shiro brought snacks, so what do you say we have some fun? Board games and snacks? Isn't there enough to lure in a child of the digital age, such as myself? On the other hand, it might be a good opportunity to spend some time with Shiro. Wait a minute, is Shiro and Megumi staying together? Oh God, why? She knows. It doesn't matter what playthrough it is, guys, Megumi knows. Megumi's like, I think Shiro likes him, I gotta get closer to her so we can eliminate her. Megumi, she just doesn't give up. We don't get to spend all that much time together, so I'd like to hang out with her, just the two of us. And Megumi. Even so. No, not tonight. Maybe tomorrow. Why not? If it's because Shiro will be there, I can always... No, it's nothing like that. I'm just tired. Ooh, excuse me. I got a burp. Ooh. After the lengthy trip here, followed by a long soak, I think I need some rest. Oh, I see. Well, that can't be helped. I guess we'll see you tomorrow. You know it. Aw, bye, Shiro. Not letting the rejection get to them, Shiro and Megumi walked away without further complaint. I feel bad about turning them down, but I'm just not feeling up to it right now. What I need now is rest. Giving in to my earthly desire, I returned to my room and hopped into bed. This is actually pretty comfortable. There's a nice breeze coming in from the window, the blanket is warm, the bed is soft. If I'm not careful, I really might doze off. Uh-oh. And bedtime. What the hell? As I looked around the room, I recognized the scenery outside through the window and immediately remembered where I was. Right, the hot springs. Man, I must have fallen asleep as soon as my head hit the pillow. What time is it anyway? I turned on my phone to check the time. 11:45 p.m.? What the hell? Unbelievable. I slept the whole first day away. Sensing that something was amiss, I took another look around the room. Hang on a minute, where's Ryo? I checked the bed next to mine, but found nobody there. Strange, did he return to the wrong room? No, knowing Ryo, he's probably raiding some poor girl's belongings. In a way, I kind of hope he gets caught. Though chances are he wouldn't learn from his lesson even then. As I pondered Ryo's whereabouts, a far more pressing matter came to mind. Bathroom break! Whew, much better. It may be inconvenient to get up and go to the toilet in the middle of the night, but it certainly beats doing so without getting up. At any rate, now that I'm awake, I need to find something to do. Unfortunately, given the time, I don't think there's anything I really can do. I wouldn't go to the hot springs at this time of the night, so that just leaves playing games on my handheld. Oh, good, we packed a handheld. Smart move. Without giving the matter any further thought, I returned to my room. Let's see now, where did I put that thing? Shit, I hope I didn't forget to bring a charger. The last thing I want is to run out of battery now. I continued searching for my handheld gaming console in my bag. Geez, there's nothing in here but clothes. Why did I pack so much for a 2-day, 1-night trip? That isn't like me. And what's with this underwear? It's, oh god. It's all frilly and soft and, as an ominous feeling spread throughout my body, I turned to look around the bedroom once more. Surely enough, in the bed next to me was not Ryo. Oh no. Oh hell no! If that isn't Ryo, then this room is... I looked back at the underwear in my hand. Pink, frilly, and covered with love hearts. Either one of the boys in our class is a cross-dresser, or I've just committed a horrible crime. Oh, hey, Hideki. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Silly Hideki. Don't kiss me there. It's gotta be Megumi, right? Huh? The girl next to me was talking in her sleep. As I took a closer look at the sleeping girl's face, I came to a startling revelation. The room I sneaked into was Megumi's. Aki-kun, not there. You know I'm sensitive there. Come on, don't tease me. Put it in. But what? Oh my god. Megumi isn't. Surely isn't. Oh no, not Shiro. Oh no. You're watching Megumi sleep? I seriously misjudged you, Hideki. Ugh! I jumped back as Shiro's face appeared right beside mine, unable to stop myself from shouting in surprise. Shiro! Sorry to disrupt you, but Megumi didn't get this room to herself, you know. Crap, I hadn't even thought about the fact that it's a 2 to a room. Please, Shiro, this isn't what it looks like. I just wandered into the wrong room. I was only looking at Megumi to confirm that she wasn't my roommate, Ryo. Uh-huh, likely story. But it's true. If that's the case, why do you have her underwear in your hand? I looked down at my hand and realized that I was still holding onto Megumi's panties. What can I even say in this situation? I'm sorry. Honestly, Hideki, that's the kind of stunt I'd expect from Ryo. It's not like I was after Megumi's panties. Oh, then whose panties were you Mid-sentence, Shiro suddenly stopped talking. Shiro? What? After words failed Shiro as she tried to regain her calm. Forget all of that. If you're that intent on watching Megumi sleep, perhaps I should wake her up and let her know. Please, no. No, God, no. Anything but that. Oh, but if I don't, how can I rest assured that you won't keep prying on sleeping girls? Shiro, have I really disgraced myself to that extent in your eyes? Well, I guess there is no way I can make sure you don't do anything strange. Do it. I don't care what it is. You asked for it. What's happening? After a brief round of negotiation with Shiro, I at last returned to my room. Rio was still noticeably as absent, but my bag was where I left it, handheld consoles and all, so I was sure I got to the right room. Boy, that was a misadventure. I'm lucky that I went into the room of Megumi and Shiro, rather than that of some random girls I didn't even know, but still. Oh, Shiro's here! Yay! I didn't realize she came with us. These rooms really do all look the same, but at least it's nice and quiet in here. Yeah, I don't know where Rio wound up, but it looks like it's just the two of us. And honestly, I'm quite grateful for that. If Rio woke up and found Shiro and I together like this, I'd never hear the end of it. Oh, you didn't hear? Rio was caught peeping in one of the girls' baths earlier, and he's on his way back home ever since. Oh shit, they sent him home? Seriously? Yep, Rio's long gone. I thought Shiro was joking at first, but she kept a straight face for the entire time, and her steady tone of voice told me that it was the truth. Holy crap, Rio, I can't believe you actually did it. Not that I'm complaining, I'd much rather spend my night with Shiro than Rio. Ooh, I concur. So that's why you were so keen on monitoring me. Hey, I wouldn't say I was keen. I just thought it was the best solution, given the circumstances. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. She's, we know what you're, Shiro, you're adorable. While that does sound like an excuse, I can't say she's wrong. Though, honestly, I wouldn't have minded coming here anyway, if it meant getting away from Megumi's sleep-talking. So that's it. She's been like that the whole time, huh? Yeah, pretty much. I haven't gotten a wink of sleep. Sleep-talking is one thing, but why were they all sex dreams? Megumi really was having a sex dream. What's more, the name she was calling out was... Anyway, now that I found a nice quiet room with a free bed, I'm sure I'll be able to get some sleep. Huh? Hang on, you plan on sleeping in here? Why not? Rio wouldn't be using this bed, and I wouldn't be getting any sleep as long as Megumi keeps moaning. So much for coming here to keep an eye on me. Right, but this is a guy's room. Aren't you worried I might try something while you're asleep? You're thinking about what happened in my room? I was only kidding. I knew you wouldn't do something like that. Really? Of course, I trust you, Hideki. Though, if you'd rather swap rooms with me for the night, I'm sure Megumi wouldn't object. No, that's okay. I'm more than happy to share a room with you. Wonderful. Well then, I think it's about time I went to sleep. Good night, Hideki. Oh, this is kind of adorable in a way. Just like that, Shiro put her head in the pillow and closed her eyes. Yeah, night, Shiro. Oh gosh, I hope we wake up and she's like cuddled up next to me, because that'd be the freaking adorable. Do every guy like dreams of just like waking up, or just you wake up and the girl's head's on your shoulder, and everything is well. Or at least maybe those are just. That's just me, and everyone got a very strange insight into my realm of thinking, but let's continue. Having spent the night with Shiro, we both woke up early in the morning so she could return to her room without being seen. We briefly laughed about last night, agreed to sit together on the bus during the return trip, and parted ways. Whew, what a night. Rio got dragged back home. Shiro spent the night in my room, and I don't even want to think about what happened with Megumi. Ooh, poor Megumi. That would, see, I don't know how that route would go, but boy, I bet it would be interesting. Even if I slept most of the day away, overall, it was a pretty great day. See, the problem is, now that I've played the Shinatsu route, all I can think about is, like, poor Shinatsu. Oh my gosh. That's the only thing about doing the other routes is that my heart hurts a little bit. With those thoughts in my mind, the rest of the morning proceeded without issue, or fun. One of the teachers took us to some historical place and started telling us about it, because that's what teachers do. I obviously wasn't listening, nor were most of the other students from what I could gather. Nonetheless, his speech dragged on, and before we knew it, noon had come and gone. Man, what a sucky trip. I only had time for one short dip in the hot springs this morning, thanks to that teacher of ours. I actually spent more time pretending to listen to him blather on than I did in the hot springs. Sure, the trip's had its ups and downs, but if I tried to quantify it, this trip was a disappointment. Despite my pessimistic thoughts brought on by the teacher's compulsion to teach, I'd be lying if I said the trip was a complete waste. Sins of the father. That's ominous. Is that not ominous? I feel like that's pretty ominous. Even if we didn't get to spend as much time together as I'd hoped, last night with Shiro certainly was interesting. I'd thought of Shiro as being more reserved and straight-headed, the type to keep her distance and not break the rules so blatantly. Spending time on the school roof is one thing, but to actually sleep in a boy's room on a school trip, that is pretty ballsy, I must say. Despite finding the event odd, I didn't actually object. If anything, I was excited I was excited by the nothing? Notion, maybe? Above all else, however, I was relieved to realize just how much Shiro trusted me. I'm always joking around with my friends, so it's kind of difficult to know where I really stand. But for Shiro to be so relaxed in my presence and to share a room with me without any hesitation... No, hang on a second. Doesn't that mean that she doesn't see me as a member of the opposite sex? Okay, it's not like I'd ever try hitting on Shiro or anything, but it's kind of insulting to know that she thinks of me like that. If anything, I'd hoped that this trip would be a good opportunity for Shiro and I to get to know one another better. Instead, I've reached a shocking conclusion. Today really isn't my day. Oh, you kind of got a point. That's not a bad notion of thinking. Shaking off my petty aggravation, I headed to the bus, carrying my belongings over my shoulder as I searched for an empty seat. Once again, Shiro was already sitting next to a random girl from our grade, with Yui sitting alone, and my excitable friend taking the back seat. I guess I'll be sitting with Ryo and Megumi once more. Wait, Ryo's gone. What? Shiro was already sitting next to someone, and I don't think Yui would appreciate the company, which leaves me with the energetic ones by default. As much as I enjoy their company, I'm feeling too lethargic to play along with Megumi and Ryo right now. Ryo's home. What? I'm so confused. Honestly, I just want to get back home and go to sleep. What? What do you do? Send him home and come back? That doesn't make any sense. After a lengthy, tiring bus ride back to Okutama, I walked back from school to my house. I managed to eventually shake off Megumi and Ryo, at which point I began searching for Shiro, but before I could suggest that we walk home together, she was already long gone. Yet another opportunity missed. Good job, Hideki. Upon entering the house, I immediately noticed how dark it was. All of the lights were off, indicating that my mother had either gone out or had gone to sleep. I guess I'll be alone tonight, huh? Oh well, at least this way I can go straight to bed. Walking through my silent home, oh yeah, she was playing the guitar. I headed for the staircase, careful not to trip over in the darkness. As I reached my room, however, the silence was broken and I was greeted by a familiar sound. Wait a minute, isn't that... I walked over to my window, and surely enough, on the other side of the glass was the same dazzling sight I had longed to see. As the moonlight shone down upon her, Shiro gently strummed her acoustic guitar, softly humming to herself as she did. If only you knew how much I... The scene played out in much the same way that it had last time. This time around, however, I didn't take any intervention on my part for Shiro to notice my presence. As she ended the verse, her eyes pierced through my window, and a warm smile appeared on her face. Good evening, Hideki. Yeah, you too, Shiro. I opened my window as Shiro engaged me, enabling the two of us to speak freely and clearly. I was hoping that we could walk home from school together, but I suppose a private show is just as good. Is there a viewing schedule I should familiarize myself with. Are you sure you can afford to come to my shows? They may be infrequent, but I charge like a wounded bull, you know. The true reason for Shiro's minuscule number of fans has come to light. But really, music is something you need to feel. I can't just pick up my guitar and play whenever I want to. On some nights when the mood is right, I just open my window, pick up my guitar, and play to my heart's content. Wow, I never knew so much thought went to simply strumming on the guitar. I guess that explains why I have no talent for music. That's okay. If we were all performers, who would watch us play? That sounded strangely prophetic. In that case, will I get to sit in on some of your performances during summer break? Because if not, I'd like to get to a recording. Wait, what? I'd like to get a recording to tide myself over. I'm glad you like it, but I'm not sure you'll get plenty of opportunities during summer break. After all, we'll still be neighbors? I feel like the text is not right here. Maybe it's just me. And it's not like I'm going anywhere over break. Ah, is that so? That's a relief. I know that a lot of people tend to leave the city and go on trips during summer break. Heck, in Yui's case, she won't even be in the country. How about you, Hideki? Will you be going anywhere? Nope, I don't have any plans whatsoever. Aside from listening to you, of course. Jeez, you don't let up, do you? I'm nothing if not persistent. And dishonest, of course. The truth is, I have no idea if I'm going anywhere over break. After all, with a mother like mine, who's ready to move houses at a moment's notice, nothing is out of the question. So, Shiro, you say you aren't going anywhere, but surely you have plans for summer break. Shiro grew silent for a moment as she contemplated the upcoming break. I don't know. I guess I'll just study, for the most part. As expected of a straight-A student, huh? But I have fun too, you know? It's not like I do nothing but study all the time. No, I know that. You also go ghost busting and janitor killing in your free time, right? That's right, and No, wait, that isn't it. I don't do that. Shiro, you're just too easy. Relax, Shiro. I know what you're trying to say. So, you'll be right next door up for anything, correct? Yes, that is what I meant. So, if you have anything planned for summer break, or get too lonely, you'll be the first person I call. I'd better be. As those words left Shiro's mouth, our conversation suddenly came to a close. Well, I guess it's about time I turn in for the night. Yes, I suppose it is getting late. We'll just have to resume this conversation tomorrow then, won't we? You know it. You don't have to sound that excited, Hideki. At this rate, I think it's about time I went to sleep as well. I'll see you tomorrow, Hideki. Good night, Shiro. Whew. I don't know how long I've been recording, but that might have been a little long. I hope it's not too long for you guys. But, whoa! Days gone by. Jeez, Anyway, that was a lot of days. And my gosh, my reading went to shit in that last 10 minutes. Sorry about that, guys. I was just stumbling over everything. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and we're about to get into the meat of the Shiro story next time. So anyway, guys, I will see you back on the prowl. Bye-bye!